Live from Garry O'Neill Studios in Baltimore.
You're listening to the See.Plan.Do show. Garry O'Neill.
All right, here you go. J.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Happy party! Yeah! And again, Happy New Year and bow, bow. Hit you with another episode. You know what? I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and give you guys another episode because I didn't give you one on Christmas. And you know I care about you. So, without further ado, a second episode, 2 in a week. Because one day I'm going to look back and say, man, I get paid to do podcasting all the time, so I might as well get used to it, baby. Let me introduce myself. Welcome to the See.Plan.Do show. We're here. We are seeing, we are planning, we're doing, and I offer motivation, inspiration, education, and funny stuff. My name is Garry O'Neill Jr., professional mindset coach, business coach, consultant, motivational speaker, entrepreneur. Whatever you need me to be in that space, baby. That's my job. That's my passion. That's what I want to do. And so we have another power-packed episode in episode 142 entitled, I Know You in Line. And that's going to be highlighting 7 phrases that you no longer will be. We are leaving this behind. 7 phrases that we are leaving behind. You will not utter this the entire year. All right. Let me get to my shout outs. My day one A1 listeners, thank you so much. My OGs, my directors. If you ever got a coffee cup or a shirt for me, you already know you're in the group. All right. New listeners, returning listeners, and my candy corn crew. No matter when, where, how, what earth you're listening to, what variant you're listening to. Thank you for taking time out of your day to listening to the show. All right, and so let's talk about what we're going to be on over today. One, our entree is going to be those 7 phrases that we're going to be talking about that you're leaving behind. You're leaving behind them in that year, as well as I'm going to be going over, hey, guess what? I waited a couple of days, so I watched 2 recent movies. One movie, one show. I watched Carry On and I watched Squid Games, the 2nd season. So I'm going to be talking about that. If you haven't watched it, I'll offer spoiler alert so you can fast forward. All right. So can we get to our See.Plan.Do moment of the week, sponsored by Heart Savers Maryland? And so if you need to learn CPR, of course, get with the best. Get with the best. I mean, I could say I'm the best. I could say the company is the best, but go ahead and Google it one time. Look at all those reviews. So right after a brief word from our sponsor, we will get right to it.
Are you looking to get certified in CPR, first aid, or other life-saving skills? Heart Savers Maryland is your premier CPR training facility. Individual and classroom sessions available. Schedule your training at heartsaversmd.com. Each second counts. Get trained today.
All right, your See.Plan.Do moment of the week is entitled Gone in 60 Minutes. I know there was a show called Gone in 60 Seconds, but this is 60 minutes. This is a 60-minute, 1 hour mood booster. So if you feel like, man, I don't really feel like it, you know what? I invite you to take this following 60 minutes to be able to boost this mood, energize you. Okay. Now let's start off with the first thing. So this is how you do it. So you just set aside, I'm going to go over these different things. Just set aside the time and you'll find it'll be an hour and you should be boosted after you go through these different things for 1 hour. All right. So let's start off with the first thing. Set an alarm for 3 minutes. For 3 minutes, you're going to put your phone on Do Not Disturb. For 3 minutes, you're going to put your phone on Do Not Disturb and just sit in the stillness. All right. After those 3 minutes are up, for 12 minutes, you're going to play your favorite music. All right. Now, what I would offer is that, hey, start making a playlist for this year. So for 12 minutes, play your favorite music. Is there a playlist you have? Is there a playlist on whatever you're listening to this podcast on? Listen to it for 12 minutes. After those 12 minutes, for 10 minutes, you're going to move your body. All right? You're going to move your body for 10 minutes. Whether you're going to walk, whether you're going to dance, you're going to do some Zumba, you're moving around stuff, you're stretching for 10 solid minutes. You are going to move your body. After those 10 minutes are up, for 5 minutes, you're going to write out a journal of gratitude. Now, you can do this two ways. You can take a piece of paper, you can write it out, your phone, whatever, or you can text 3 people, more, however many people you want, just a text of gratitude, or you can call them. All right? Tell them how you feel about them. Tell them how much you appreciate them. Okay? You'll find that when you tell people that, stuff like that, your mood is going to get boosted. All right? After those 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, we're going to meditate. Okay? Meditation allows you to just be at a state of calmness. So for 10 minutes, you're going to meditate. Then 15 minutes, go outside and touch grass. All right? Go outside. Take advantage of nature's mood booster. Go outside. If it's raining, just prepare. Smell the rain. All right? If it's sunny or even if it's cold, just go out there and feel it. Embrace it. Enjoy it. All right? That was 15 minutes. And then you're going to finish out this 60-minute mood booster with 5 minutes of doing a good deed. All right? Even if you set it up to do it, and that's 5 minutes. Maybe you buy somebody a coffee, right? Maybe you share somebody's podcast with all of your family and friends. I don't know. Find something to do a good deed in 5 minutes. Maybe you rescue somebody from a burning building. I don't know. All right. So that's your See.Plan.Do moment of the week. Gone in 60 minutes, but we're going to call it 60-minute mood booster. So again, go back and listen to it. Schedule those times. And I did it. And you really will find that, hey, you know what? It really does boost your mood. I'm already a boosted mood person. All right. When I get up, mood is up most of the time. But I did try this, and I think that you'll find out that, how you'll feel after. And if you do it, get back to me. Tell me how you felt. Okay? That's your See.Plan.Do moment of the week. Get that 60-minute mood booster in. Use it as many times as you need. All right? All right. Moving on. So let's get to our Greenlight Entertainment song of the week. Hey guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, we can't really play it, but it's going to be in that playlist below. So please make sure that you check out the song. If you are listening to this, wherever you are, if you listen to it while you're driving, right after a brief word from my sponsor, you're going to hear our song of the week, and then we'll get right to it.
Having a wedding, birthday party, or other social or corporate event, contact Greenlight Entertainment today. With our experienced DJs, quality sound, and professional service, we look to make your event the event. Check us out on the web at www.greenlightentertain.com. With Greenlight Entertainment, you have the green light.
Every season is celebration season. So make sure that if you have a wedding, you have a party, you have an event, that you need quality DJ services, hey, sign up. All right. All right. So here is your appetizer. I'm going to be going over these reviews of these shows. If you have not seen them, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. You can fast forward maybe a couple of minutes. All right. Listen to the entree. Excuse me. But let's go with Carry On. Now, most people should already watch Carry On. So if you have not watched Carry On, it's on Netflix. And let me read to you the opening review. A young airline security guard is blackmailed by a mysterious passenger who threatens to smuggle a dangerous package on a plane on Christmas Eve. All right. So let's just get to Garry. Should I watch it? I think you should watch it. Let's just go straight to that. Should you watch it? Yes. It's a cool movie that if you want to just chill, you're sitting back, you're relaxing. It's a good movie. I like Jason Bateman. I like them. Ozark was one of my favorite shows. So if you like Jason Bateman, you'll definitely like it. He plays a different character. So it's a cool movie to watch. All right. Now, what would I rank it? I'll probably give it a 5 out of 10. Here's the reason why. And I heard this out. I read this in the chats. I heard about it. And once I heard it, it sort of messed it up. It dropped the ranking for me. It dropped how, from maybe 6 or 7 out of 10 to like 6 or 5. Guess what? This reminds me of Phone Booth. See, the movie Phone Booth. So if you watch the movie Phone Booth, it's pretty much like this, except they're in the airport. It is good. I do like seeing Jason Bateman in this type of role. I like him. And I mean, you're watching the movie. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's a little thrilling. I do like to suspend my belief, when I'm watching something, but I just feel like certain things ain't going to happen. But it was good. It's something enjoyable to watch. If you're chilling, go ahead and check it out. I don't think you're going to be like, oh, I need to get the DVD copy of it. But it's a good movie to watch. It does remind me of Phone Booth. So just something to watch. Okay. All right. Now let me get to Squid Games. All right. So if you have not seen the first season of Squid Games, go and watch it. All right. But again, here it is. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. So season 2, we have the main character, Jinwon, I think, coming back and getting re-engaged in the games. All right. So I binge watched the whole thing. I ain't even gonna lie. It came out, I think the day after Christmas, I was already on it. I had to work. I was already on it. I think I finished it in a day and a half. All right. So here's my review. It's okay. Right? I like it. I mean, if you watch season 1, you're going to watch season 2. All right. What I like about it is that they did go in a sort of different direction. So you see that it's more, they're doing a lot more character development, because now, as you know, the front man, the masked man that was there, he has now entered the games and he has befriended Jinwon, the main character. I want to say main characters. I feel like I'm saying his name wrong. The main character, and he is partnered with him. And then, of course, we see at the end how it's the reveal. Well, he hasn't revealed himself because it's a cliffhanger, but now we see like, hey, he's turned on him. All right, like I said, it's okay. It's okay. I think that if you watch season 1, you are looking for them to get more into the games. They did have a different bit of games. They did like when they were all linked together and they had to like complete all those different ones. I like that. If you were like me when they thought they were going to do the cookie thing and then he had the multiple triangles, I said, oh, they done. It's more or less, I don't like that they're taking a lot more time in the voting, but I get it. So you don't see as much of the games. You see more voting. I mean, of course, you still have more, character development. And, you already know not to trust anybody with 001. That's what I got from it. Anybody 001, don't do it. Okay. So the front man, I mean, it's a good show. I liked it. I think, again, it's something to watch. It's something to continue. So I think that when I saw more information about it, they are going to release. I don't know if it's going to be another season. I don't know if they're going to continue it being season 2, but they are going to drop it later this year. They didn't give a date. I wish they would have just did it like a week later, but we don't know. So check it out. Let me know what you feel about it. I like it. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Some things I'm like, they're also focusing more on like the harvesting. So like, in season 1 where we realized like they're harvesting the organs of the people who got killed, who got eliminated. Now you get somebody that is sort of against it. I mean, I don't know, like what's her deal. I get why she does it, but I'm not rocking the boat. So you lost, clap, you're done. All right. So 6.5 out of 10. All right. Check out both. Let me know how you feel. If you haven't got a chance to watch them, they're pretty good. I actually did watch something else outside of Squid Games. I'll throw this in as a little bonus. It's been out, but it's called like the 8 game. So if you want to get your Squid Game fix, go ahead and watch that. And we'll talk about that. All right. We're not on the show, but in the chats and in the online, we'll talk about it. Okay. So that is your appetizer, those 2 shows. Both of them, go ahead and watch them. Get some popcorn. Enjoy yourself, over the weekend. All right. All right. Let's get to our entree of the evening. Again, episode 142 entitled, I Know You F***ing Lying. All right. And these are 7 phrases that we're leaving behind. You're not bringing them into this year. All right. Now, last episode, you might have noticed a change on how I do the title. So last episode was entitled Meat on the Bone. And the reason why I did that is because when I eat chicken wings, I eat all of the wing. It's all gone. There's nothing left. And that's how I want to carry opportunities. I want to take advantage of all the opportunities that are there for me. Okay. Now, I know you line it got created because guess what? When we're talking about phrases, these phrases are negative thoughts. And what we have to do in order to have a successful year is start to eliminate the negative thoughts, recognize them. We want to reason with them, and we want to ultimately replace them. So let's look into these 7, removing those negative thoughts, also challenging your thoughts about it. So if you came across a funny story or something wild, you know what some people say? I know you lying. So I want you, if you have a negative thought in your mind, to just use that phrase. I know you're lying, because it's not true. All right, so let's get to these 7. Number 1 of the phrases that we're going to leave in the past. I'll try. Don't try, do. All right? Either you do it or you don't. That is just the reality. If you say, I will try, what you're doing is saying you will give an attempt. And when you say, I'll try, you're leaving the door open for it not to happen. Make a declarative statement. All right? When I went to Jamaica, I said, I'm going to Jamaica. There was no, I'll try. But guess what? When I had posted about different trips, you know what I got a lot of people saying? Oh, I'll try, I'll see. They never went. But the people that were going said, I'm going. So we're not going to try. Go ahead and do it. Now, whether you succeed or fail, that's irrelevant to the idea that you are going to do. You're not going to try. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, I can't do it. Listen, as much as I've been coaching for 20 years, the phrase that I cannot compete against, whether I'm using logic, examples, whatever, is I can't do it. If you say to yourself, I cannot do this, and that's something that you want to do, if you say I can't do it, you know what happens in your brain? Your brain sits back and says, all right, bet, we ain't got to think about it. If you say I can't do it, then you won't do it. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And no coach alive can go against you thinking that you can't do it, right? So I always challenge people to just review, but don't say I can't do it. Now, if it's something that, you have to change your goal or change your mindset about, then go from there, right? But like, for example, I'm going to be 45 soon. If my aspiration was to play in the NBA, we need to change that, okay? That would be unrealistic, all right? But if you're saying, hey, I want to get out of this toxic relationship. Hey, I want to start a business. Hey, I want to get in better shape. Hey, I want to start a podcast. Hey, I want to do whatever exciting goal you have for this year. If you start off by saying, I can't do that, you're not going to do it. And I've heard that time and time again. I had a person that they wanted to change their eating habits. And I said, okay, well, what about, when they told me what they were eating, it was just crap. But when I went ahead and said, all right, cool. Well, what are your thoughts about, hey, eating fruits and vegetables in the morning while you're at work? I can't do that. Shit, you shitting me. I know you fucking lying. But guess what? If you start up with saying I can't do it, you're not going to do it. And there's nothing in nobody else until you say, you know what? I can do it. I may need help, but I can't. I'm not, if you start up by saying I can't do it, you're not going to do it. So that's number 2. Number 3, it's impossible. I have yet to come across a situation where something's impossible. Even in Squid Games, not everybody made it because they had to work on it. But those games were possible to beat. The last time I thought something was impossible? Playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out when I was a kid. I thought that was impossible. But guess what? People beat the game. So nothing is impossible. But if you believe that it's impossible, then it's going to be impossible. So if you start off with this negative thought by saying it's impossible for you to have a new job. Unless you've been at this job since birth, you've had other jobs. It's impossible for me to save money. You can save the money. It's impossible for me to lose the weight. Let Dr. Now pop up on you and say, hey, you need to lose 30 pounds. I think that sounded like a really good. I think I sounded pretty good. I don't know. But I remember someone told me that something was impossible, right? I think it was like working out every day. I can't do it. It's impossible. And I said, what if I told you that if you worked out for 30 minutes a day, every day for 1 month, I'll give you $5,000. Would you do it? They said, heck yeah. So it's not impossible. Your motivation, your mindset behind it is what is making you feel leery and feeling like it's not achievable. But if you say it's achievable, I can do it, I want to do it, I have to, and we'll talk about I have to in a minute, you can do it. So that was number 3. Number 4, I am stupid, I am dumb, I can't get things right. Whatever negative ass statement that you want to put in there. All right. Now, even when I teach CPR, right, I tell people, you know what? Hey, are there dumb questions in the world? Absolutely. But there are no dumb questions in my class. That allows people to be able to ask me whatever they want. And people do ask me whatever they want. I give them a space to be able to ask a question that they may feel like is dumb. I offer that to you. If you say, I am stupid, I am dumb, I can't get things right, whatever negative phrase I am, you are making it permanent. And if you make it permanent, then you will live up to that expectation. So instead of saying, I'm stupid because you didn't get something right, just simply replace it and say, you know what? I'm not really getting this right now. I may need some help. Be kind with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. That was an episode last season. Be gentle with yourself. But saying I'm stupid, I am dumb, I am not, whatever negative phrase, again, you want to say, you are making it permanent. Even if you want to say, you know what? That was dumb. That was dumb. Not you're dumb. I should have known better. You're not making it permanent. If you make it permanent, you will live up to the expectation. No different than whatever title you put on yourself. If you say, I'm a gangster, I'm a cook, I'm a fitness person, I'm a gamer, you have to live up to the expectation. You have to do things that go in accordance with whatever that is. So if you think you're dumb, then you're going to do dumb shit. And if you say, Gary, I'm dumb, you know what I'm going to say? I know you fucking lying. You're one of the smartest people I know. All right. That was number 4. Number 5 in these 7 things that we're going to leave in last year. I don't have enough time, energy, money. You lying. I know you fucking lying because you know that you can apply it. If right now, one of my goals is to write a book within the first quarter of the year, you cannot tell me that I don't have the time when I just told you I watched Squid Games. Squid Games was 7 episodes, a little short. Squid Game was 7 episodes, 45 to 47 minutes. Let's just round it up to an hour. That means I watched something for 7 hours. I think I can commit to writing something or taking time 2 to 3 hours a week in writing a book. I don't have the money. You can save the money. If you're working, you can save it. You can use other resources to get the money. I don't have the energy. Then I would say review what is siphoning out your energy. What is draining your energy? And let's stop that. But to simply say, I don't have it. I don't have enough time. We have 24 hours. We have 24 hours. My son, a while back, he still plays Fortnite right now, right? But my son historically will get up late. If I allow him to get up late, he will get up late. And so one day he said, hey, Dad, what time do you get up? And I looked at him like, all right, what's going on? I said, well, I usually get up around 5:30, 6 o'clock. He says, okay, can you let me know when you get up? Because I want to get up too. Why? Because Fortnite had an update and he wanted to be one of the first people to get on it. He wanted to be one of the first ones to take advantage of the update. So he actually got up before me. You know why? Because he wanted it. Now, would that happen now? I don't know. My son's a little bit older now. It would probably take money to get him up like that. Or I would have to be aggressive in shaking him and getting him up. But getting up organically like that, it took some type of motivator that he really wanted to do. So think about yourself. If you really want something, what am I willing to do to get it? If you don't have the money, could you get a part-time job? Could you do something else? You don't have the time. Every time somebody tells me they don't have the time as a client, you know what I do? I have them make a schedule for the whole week. And I promise you, every time we do that, they find the time. Okay? Number 6, tomorrow I do it. I know you fucking lying. Historically, someone right now has already failed at their resolution. They had a New Year's Eve, they had a New Year's Day resolution, and the first week, unfortunately, 50% of people do not honor their resolution. 90% in the first month. There is no tomorrow. Now, I'm not saying now, can you start tomorrow? That's not what I mean. I mean the decision and action for you to do something should start right now. If there's something you want to do, then you should make the plans now. Now, if you say, you know what, Gary, right after this podcast episode, I'm listening to this, there is no tomorrow, I am going to start. And I'm going to prep, and tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I'm going to the gym. Great. But you can start the idea now. But tomorrow never comes. It always creeps right into today. All right? And today is the tomorrow that you kept saying that you were putting it off. Oh, tomorrow I'll do this. Someday. I should have put that as a bonus. Stop saying someday. Someday never comes. Now, Sunday comes. Monday comes. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday comes. But someday, never heard of it. So when you say someday, I know you're lying. And we need to challenge that. All right? And number 7 is I have to. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything out that doesn't align with what you want to do. If you are at a job that is not aligning with what you do, you don't have to work there. If you're doing things or hanging around people, places, and things that are not aligning with what you want to do, you don't have to be there. You don't have to engage. You don't have to. Now, you should use that phrase, I have to, with things that align with what you want to do. So if you want to be in better shape, I have to focus on my eating. I have to work out. I have to be physical. Okay, that's different. But saying I have to as sort of handcuffing you to something negative, you don't have to do it at all. You don't have to be around people that are bringing you down. You don't have to go to a job that's bringing you down. You don't have to have a mindset that is killing you. You can change it today. Not tomorrow, today. All right? So when you come across these phrases, if you hear somebody saying them, if it creeps up into your mind, I simply offer you one phrase that you should be able to refute all these negative phrases, because we're not bringing them into 2025. I know you fucking lying. And that's it. All right, that's the end of the show. As always, thank you for listening to the show. You can catch every show each hot, fresh, and ready each week. You can check it out on YouTube, as well as you can listen to it on Apple and Spotify, wherever you want to listen to it. All right, it's everywhere. All right. Also, I have two things that I'll leave it to the notes. One, I am offering a free, there's no obligation, a free See.Plan.Do cheat sheet that you can use to help you in 2025 or 2026 or whenever you listen to this. All right. All you got to do is click on it, You can download it, and I think that you will find that will help you greatly. It's totally free. It'll be in the notes of whatever, however you're watching this or listening to it. All right. And then you'll also be able to get additional information. You'll see that I'll be offering more offline information that'll come straight to your emails. I think you'll really enjoy that. All right. If you want to be on the show, if you want to be a subscriber, of course you should subscribe. If you want to be a sponsor of one of the shows, please check it out. Hit me up. And as always, as I said earlier, thank you for being the best part of the show. You are the best part of the show. I know I'm here. I know I'm providing amazing content that's not, it's not watered down. It's not diluted with the low-hanging fruit of some things that we're listening to. You're getting straight from the source, straight 98% Heisenberg level content. All right. And so if you find that this episode or any other episode was amazing, please share, subscribe, let people know about it. Tell me about it. Comment about it. Let's keep it growing. Let's keep real content going. Let's make content amazing again. All right. Maybe I should get that as a hat, but I don't really want to walk around with a red hat like that, because then somebody swing on me and then I got to have a whole I know you line moment, and then I got to beat somebody up. All right, but until we see each other again, because we'll see each other until we talk again, and because we'll talk. We got a lot of things to talk about in 2025, and until we share those special moments again. All right, always, guys, always remember, see what you want to do, see it, plan it out, put that strategy together, and we're not waiting until tomorrow. We're starting today. All right. And once you got that plan, you know it's going to work, then just do it. And if you feel like you don't want to do it, you don't feel like you're good enough, you're smart enough, I know you fucking lying. All right. Your life coach loves you. All right. Share this with 3 people. All right. And until we see each other again, same life coaching time, same life coaching channel. See ya. Because I didn't do it earlier. See ya. Bye. I think I got to end it like this. Yeah. All right. Bye.